We all face fear. It's a natural part of being human. But what if I told you that fear is often the biggest barrier between you and your dreams? Today, we're going to talk about how to overcome fear and take the risks that lead to the life you truly want. Hey there! Fear is something we all experience, whether it's in our careers, relationships, or even in our personal growth. It can keep us stuck, paralyzed, and too afraid to move forward. But the truth is, the biggest rewards in life come when we step out of our comfort zones and take risks. So, if you're feeling stuck or too scared to take action, let's break it down and learn how to conquer that fear. First things first, acknowledge your fear. You can't overcome something you don't admit exists. Fear is a natural reaction. It's your brain's way of protecting you. But sometimes, that protective instinct holds you back from achieving your potential. So, take a moment to identify what exactly you're afraid of. Is it failure? Rejection? The unknown? Write it down. When you put your fears on paper, they often seem less overwhelming. And remember, acknowledging fear doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're ready to face it. Next, reframe your perspective on risk. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, ask yourself, what's the worst that can happen? More often than not, the worst-case scenario isn't as scary as it seems. And if you do fail, it's not the end of the world. It's a chance to learn and grow. Every successful person has failed at some point. But they didn't let failure stop them. They used it as a stepping stone towards something bigger. If the idea of taking a huge leap feels too daunting, start small. Taking small risks builds your confidence and helps you get used to the discomfort of the unknown. Whether it's signing up for that class you've been thinking about or speaking up in a meeting, taking small steps will help you get used to the feeling of pushing past fear. And before you know it, those small steps will lead to bigger ones. It's easy to get trapped in a cycle of overthinking, thinking about everything that could go wrong. But it's crucial to shift your focus. Instead of worrying about what could fail, think about the potential. What could happen if you succeed? Maybe it's a new career opportunity, more freedom, or finally feeling like you're living authentically. The fear will always be there, but when you remind yourself of why the risk is worth it, you'll be more motivated to take action. Here's a big secret. Discomfort is a sign of growth. If you're feeling nervous or anxious, it's not a bad thing. It's simply your body's way of telling you that you're stepping into new territory. And that new territory is exactly where you'll grow. Growth doesn't happen in comfort zones. You have to embrace the discomfort, knowing that it's a sign that you're making progress. The more you face fear, the easier it becomes to push through it. Finally, the best way to overcome fear is to take action. Fear thrives on indecision and inaction. When you take that first step, even if it's small, it starts to dissolve the power that fear has over you. And trust me, once you take that leap, you'll feel a rush of confidence. Action is the antidote to fear. You don't have to have everything figured out before you begin. Just start. The path will reveal itself as you move forward. So there you have it. Acknowledge your fear, reframe your perspective, start small, focus on the benefits, embrace discomfort, and take action. Taking risks isn't easy, but it's worth it. Fear will always be there, but it doesn't have to control you. Remember, the biggest opportunities in life often come when we push past our comfort zones. So, what risk will you take today? Take the leap. Overcome your fear. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on living a bold, fearless life.
See you next time.